All right, the problems that I anticipated might be somewhat confusing for you are problems like 14 and 15 and 17. So I just wanted to address these so that if you get stuck, you have something to look at. So I'm going to start with 14 because I think it's the most clear. So if we look at 14, we have this angle, which is 83. And so we know that this is an inscribed angle, and so the arc should be double of the angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say we should take the angle, we should double it, and that's what the arc is going to equal. All right, and then the angle doubled 83 times 2 is 166. All right, so I can go ahead and minus the 1 over, which is 165. And I can go ahead and divide by 33. And 165 divided by 33, x equals 5. And you don't have to plug that back in, you're just solving for x, and so that's pretty simple. Okay. 15 takes that idea and it takes it a step further. It makes it a little bit more difficult. So now we're going to go ahead and take this idea and apply it to this context. So this is the angle they give you. So I'm starting with that angle. I'm going to go ahead and trace it out and see what arc it goes with. So trace it out. It actually goes with two pieces. So it goes with that piece and with that piece. So same idea, this is doubled to equal the arc, okay? So I'm going to say take the 16x minus 6, and that doubled equals the arc, 21x plus 3 plus 62. So the inscribed angle doubled equals the arc. The inscribed angle doubled equals the arc. Okay, so that's kind of how you set up these types of problems. Now, I think from there you guys can finish it. Setting up the equation is the hardest part. For a problem like this, here they have a central angle, 12x plus 2. That means that the arc is also 12x plus 2. And then from there, all of these arcs are labeled, and it's a full circle. So that means that I can go ahead and add all of these arcs together. 38x minus 2 plus 60 plus 12x plus 2 plus 9x plus 4 plus 15x. Okay, so I went all the way around the circle, equals 360 degrees, equals a full circle. So now you just need to combine like terms, get all of your x's together. So we've got 38x plus 12x plus 9x plus 15x. So that's 74x. And we've got negative 2 and 60, 2 and 4. So plus 64 equals 360. So we just combine like terms. Now that's an easier equation to solve. You can go ahead and solve it for x. Okay, so that's basically what you're doing. When you get onto the problems on the next page, it's the same thing, but you're not just solving for x on the next page. You solve for x first, and then you have to plug the x back into something to solve for an arc or to solve for an angle or something. You just have to take the x and plug it back in.